He'll try to close this.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to
I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah. I told y'all I'm a psycho. Ain't no telling what I might do. Yeah. Y'all put his hands around my throat, so I cut him off. That's what you get for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's an ISO. My career about to take off flight mode. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for?
Joaquin White enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. At the plate, Rich Pereira.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Hey, no outs now.
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. White, just 18 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready once again, Thomas Weaver. He reached base on an error and later came around to score. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Sanchez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Arthur in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Ponce. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. A big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Henneman steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. in there, and it's 0-1.
Anaman.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a pop-up now, and there's the first out. Ready now, Carlton Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Richard Rios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Brooks Costa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Striding forward now is the DH. Brooks Costa takes a good curveball at the knees.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. So striding forward now, Peter Bailey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
The 0-1. And he looked to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So striding in, Thomas Weaver, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate. Digging in, Adrian Sanchez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Aguilar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Punks. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we've seen pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 hits.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs. was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top.
I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in a soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its arc. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to adjudicate. Pushing this human race card to the fuse escape. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but that's what you don't forget. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some pertinent. Missed it on the first pitch, now I see the curves.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
I studied rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now I make the words for work. What a sweet high five. Pardon him. The heart got caught up in the nouns and verbs.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
I spot a fake and dissect it. The place is feeling like the Brexit. Came with the warning. Home feeling foreign right now. The white sheet sleeping in the feed to more personal brands. I got a few new demands. Bag and a gas can. Blaze at it again.
Yeah, bad till the marrow in the pan. Crunch bones.
You're a kid.
White comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
7, Joaquin White.
Now at the plate, Enrique Flores. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So coming to the plate, Mark Matheson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping into the box, Christopher Newsom. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Barons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Isaiah Bannister.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Joaquin White takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joaquin White.
Striding in to start the 9th, Corey Booker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christopher Keenan, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Streeter ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, Jason Taguchi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Plays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Jonathan Allen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. In now, Jonathan Allen. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Taguchi is off at first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Barons rode an important 6th inning to victory. White comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 7, Joaquin White.
Stepping in, Chet Braswell. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Line drive to left, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Sliced hard on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Stepping up now, Casey Bassett. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So digging in now, Mike Hall. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 1-2 now. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Birmingham Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joaquin White takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joaquin White.
Leading off the inning, Fernando Ortiz, and they'll need him to get something going here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So stepping in, Andres Cortez. He's set. Here it comes. That's popped up. Callaway in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Chet Braswell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Birmingham Barons wrote an important...
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. Signed a couple big deals, but it's no parade. See, it's a couple every generation that wasn't supposed to make it out, but they code the matrix. And when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds that they strengthen all the stolen greatness. We used to at the mobile station. Full circle, mogul motivation. My self-educated, shrewd negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait me. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. It's on my neck like 80s. Westside Slauson Ave, know my demonstration. Born and raised, y'all affiliated. It's really greatness. Riding around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm gon' Willie Mason. Yeah.
Listen to my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball. I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold.
Your attention,
Joaquin
please.
White comes out of the
Now
bullpen
pitching
to
for the
shut
Barons,
things down here in the
Number
ninth.
7, Joaquin White.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jess Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. White, a right-hander going 6'5", enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jess Santana is retired to kick off the ninth. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Jose Pena. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-score games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Joaquin White takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joaquin White.
Striding in, Carson Hanna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Into the box now, Jose Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in to try it again, Andreas Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0 home. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Preston DeVore, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Ready ready for another shot now. Michael Snell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain dangers. He strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Barons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Castro wins his 3rd of the season. Joaquin White closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Weldon out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
And attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. At the plate, Jimmy Meyer. And at first for him following the 1-out single. A ball and no strikes. Reinheimer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a minute. Now at the plate, Christopher Negron. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Kennedy leads off first with 1 away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Herbert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Herbert, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Birmingham leads this thing. Leading off the inning, Tony Arthur, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I got the count 0-2.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernest Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Jack Reinheimer. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here. grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Ready for another chance? Jimmy Meyer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might rarely want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Geronimo Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going
to... A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning. Striding in, Tony Kennedy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tony Kennedy is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Here we go, guys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Straight up.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So stepping in, Sam Herbert. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 into the box. Tony Arthur. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 home. And swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Engel is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Jack Reinheimer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
2 down now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ready once again, Jimmy Meyer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 now. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Geronimo Peralta.
Number 2.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ramirez. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 30.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Barons jumped out to an early lead.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager checks in with his ball club. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box now, J.J. Chance. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Estrada has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Santiago Peralta. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, come on, guys.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Smoke toward third. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Mac Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Curveball that time, not even close. Ryan Lamar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Estrada finds it, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom. Here now is Ryan Lamar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Stuart Lawson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, 1-2 now.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A little bouncer. Here's another 2-2. And he got him.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Leading off
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's their first hit of the game.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Batting 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sacrifice attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box now, Solomon Black. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Chance is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Santiago Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Mac Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Ramiro takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lamar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Tilson is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Stuart Lawson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. In now, Esteban Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Into the box, Rhett Seddon. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is foul right side. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.J. Chance. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Santiago Peralta is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Tilson is after it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Mac Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Ready once again, Ryan Lamar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit. The Brad Goldberg is on to pitch from.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joaquin White, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Liner towards second. Oh, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. At the plate, Sam Early. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. White has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Early on second, Britt at first, 2 out in the inning. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in, Russell Rose. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Tilson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Audemez. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Jess Upchurch. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Tilson giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now at the plate, Elliott Reed. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Reed swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Back his way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Nick Cope. Now here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pinheiro from the outfield grass. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Sam Early. He reached on a single in his first try. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Third inning, no score to this point. This is round over to first. Callaway scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dave Britt. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2 now. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Jamal Gallegos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Shot the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single. Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Kramer stands at second with 2 gone. Set. Here's the 3-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a curveball, called for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Christian Audemays. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
No outs here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Elliott Reed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Cope. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Tilson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in once again, Sam Early. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
A ball and no strikes. He went down on strikes last time up. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ramiro is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamal Gallegos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hey, let's get him right here. You got it.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the... So striding forward now, Kevin Kramer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Christian Audemays is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Jess Upchurch. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill central to his game.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rob Zastryzny, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So striding in, Paul Lyons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Digging in, Rich Pereira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Armas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Lyons rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Jesse Ortiz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. White has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out. Now batting, Carlton Navarro. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ponce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Tilson sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Smart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looped out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Felipe Oliveros. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air.
You take it, you take it.
White take charge himself out there, and there's two down. So striding forward now, Peter Bailey, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Grounded back up the middle, backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance? Paul Lyons. He singled his last time up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Streeter moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Pereira. He flew out in his last at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Durham ranges to his right. And there's one down now. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Armas. He'll try to follow up the double stat bat with another big hit right here. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Ponce. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ramirez ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Stepping in now, Jesse Ortiz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Now in the box,
Leading off the fourth
Navarro.
inning, catcher.
He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Got him. Now to the plate, Sean Smart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Hey, you got one.
Misses. Ball 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Felipe Oliveros. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Ready once again, Paul Lyons. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Ponce. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 5 innings complete. The Smokies are on top, 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham, number 66.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5, tonight's final. The Barons came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Volstad wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Chuck Graham hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. The Lookouts have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6. Digging in now, Daniel Asuncion, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit and it's first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this one's in the dirt. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here now is Ryan Lamar as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits. Stepping up now, Esteban Munoz. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy. Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Munoz is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Garcia leads off second with nobody out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, it's really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kearns is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Solomon Black. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Ramirez is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Standing in, Santiago, Peralta, and their runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. This is skied into short left center. Diaz into shallow left. And that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lamar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Callaway is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, number 94. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 94.
Lamar is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Grounded to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So after the 3 spot last time around. At the plate, Rhett Seddon. He singled his last time up. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Asuncion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in once again, Solomon Black.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Standing in, Santiago Peralta. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peralta brings in a batting average right at .330, so this is an at-bat you won't want to miss.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Blake Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Here's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramiro has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Ryan Lamar. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Tyler Danish is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Lookouts took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
You can do it.
Joaquin White gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 7, Joaquin White.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Rose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, here we go.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in to try it again. Andres Cortez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dalton Rubin takes over to start the 6th.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB. Striding in, Agustin Guardado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing mentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 2 count really puts the hitters on it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Snell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch. If you can hit the corner with it, no dice this time.
And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wesley Ballard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. When you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready now, Andreas Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Plays at 1 now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw gets him 2 down. Standing in, Owen North. And that one just missed outside.
North.
1-0 pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in, Agustin Guardado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Whitley. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Left side, Wilkins loves it. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Ricky Hale.
Number 00.
High in the air down the right field line. Kearns is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Wilkins ranging into the outfield, and that will end up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Michael Snell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ramiro will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Into the box now, Jess Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1. Checks to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit to third. Wilkins has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping into the box, Wesley Ballard, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough one.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now at the plate, Andreas Diaz. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box now, Owen North. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Engel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Agustin Guardado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Weak chopper up the line. Ballard at second with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Brett Whitley would be next. Payoff pitch one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Ricky Hale. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Streeter is there. One down. Ready for another shot now, Javier Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Kearns on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Snell. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Birmingham.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Birmingham.
I talked to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talked to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah. I told y'all I'm a psycho. Ain't no telling what I might do. Yeah. Y'all put his hands around my throat, so I cut him off. That's what you get for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's a nice one. My career about to take off. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for, huh? Yeah, they should wait until your time comes. No, time's up. You put it out, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me how would you define this? You witnessing the finest. Yeah, you never know what you can do until you try it. I've been working late nights like a letterman. He ain't working anymore, but forget that. Somebody get the too late, yeah, the light bulb's off. From my adrenaline, rushing through my veins like it's never did. Rugged is the body, man, if you ain't got the head with it. Since a kid, I've been a pessimist. I like to focus on the negatives. Oh, Lord. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me before you die, you'll be dead to me.